New research shows the number of suicides and attempts increased in the pandemic. A Charlotte woman who survived trying to take her own life is using the opportunity to raise awareness about the importance of mental health. Fonda Bryant is here now. Good morning, Fonda.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming here to share your inspiring story.
Thank
27
you.
years ago, you tried to take your own life. Take us back to that moment.
Oh man, it was probably the darkest time in my life. I felt hopeless. I felt worthless. I felt like nobody cared. And I had a 12-year-old son, and I thought my son would be better off without me because my brain wasn't working well. It was sick. And so that's what mental health would do to you. Depression, it's like looking through bottled water. If you look through bottled water, everything you look at is distorted. And that's how I was feeling. So I was struggling. And in the Black culture, we've been taught, pray about it, don't claim it, give it to God. It's a sign of weakness. We've never embraced mental health. So that was part of the problem too, not even knowing what was wrong with me. And I was struggling really bad. And on February 14th, 1995, I had a plan. My apartment was immaculate. My son wouldn't find me. I didn't want my son to find me. I wanted, my brother to. I just felt if I went to sleep, the pain would go away. I didn't want to die, but I just felt that pain went away, I would be better. And so I had decided to take my own life. But before I did that, I reached out to a hero, and I will always be grateful to her. And as each year goes by, I'm more and more grateful that I reached out to my Aunt Kelly. Her nickname is Spanky. My nickname is Tweety. And I called her. We're 3 years apart, and she's always been more like my sister than my aunt. And I called her and I told her she could have my shoes. And I don't remember much about that conversation. I hung up. She called me back. She asked me, she said, "Are you going to kill yourself?" And I said, "Yes." And she went into superhero mode, and she had me involuntarily committed. And as bad as that day was, she saved my life. And I was mad at her in the beginning. And I tell people, you have two choices to help us. You can either help us, and yeah, we might be mad at you, might not ever speak to you again, but we're alive. And eventually we'll get over it. But if we don't, we're alive. Or you can do nothing and risk going to a funeral. So to me, what my Aunt Spanky did was the ultimate. And now I'm turning around and returning the favor by helping others and bringing awareness to this global health crisis.
Like you said, it really is a global health crisis, and I'm so grateful to hear about your Aunt Spanky and how she helped you, and now you're helping other people. You're going to be walking 27 miles to celebrate 27 years since your survival. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it came about when February rolled around because, like I said, Valentine's Day is a day of love, but I was struggling. And even though I was born November 23rd, 1960, my birthday to me is really February 14th, 1995, because finally I came out of the fog. I learned how to become a healthy person, because one of my sayings is we don't have mentally healthy youth, we're not going to have mentally healthy adults. And I was not always mentally healthy. So when this 27 years came around, I told my son, I said, I want to do something more than me just celebrate being here. I want to show people that even as bad as, attempting to take your own life, that you can come through it on the other side. Recovery is possible. So I said, I want to walk. At first, I was going to try to walk in February, but somebody said, whoa, 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 it's too
A little
cold for that.
cold.
It's a little too cold. And then I didn't know you couldn't walk down the interstate. That's against the law. So I said, well, maybe I need to step back and plan this out. So Mental Health Awareness Month starts May 1st, and we are actually in the peak of suicide. More suicides occur in the springtime and early summer. So I said, hey, I'm going to walk in April to bring awareness to, my 27 years, but to also bring awareness to, we're in the peak of suicide, and to bring awareness to people, letting people know suicide is everybody's business. It's not just Fonda Bryant's. It's not just NAMI, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This is everybody's business. And the thing is, With all these people dying by suicide, suicide is the most preventable death of all deaths if people would just care and get educated.
Thank you for sharing that, Fonda. And we know that you've been training for this for a while. You go to Planet Fitness several times a week. This walk is going to take you 9 hours.
Yes, I've been ready for it. And I'm 61 years old. Don't let that age fool you now. I work out. I work out at Fitness Connection 3 to 4 times a week. And also to bring Planet Fitness in this. Let me say something about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is not a gym that I go to because I don't get over to Gastonia, and Gastonia is my hometown. But I went to them and told them what I wanted to do. And they did not hesitate for 1 second to say, well, how can we help you? So they're on board, because the reason why I chose to start at a gym and to stop at a gym is because exercise is one of the best ways to keep your mental health in check, to get those endorphins going. I can tell if I miss 1 day out of the gym, but if I miss 2, I can feel that depression ready to pounce on me. So walking from one gym to another gym, to me, is one of the best ways to say, hey, I have a mental health condition. I survived suicide, but I'm walking, I work out, and you can do the same.
I love that, Fonda. Is there anything that people at home can do to help you in your cause?
Well, I have my own nonprofit now called Wellness Action Recovery. The acronyms spell WAR. And the reason why I love my name of my nonprofit is because we go to war every day. We go to war to get up out of the bed in the morning, to brush our teeth, to make it through the day. We also go to war with the public every day to dispel the myths that we're crazy, we're nuts, we're psycho. So people can donate to my nonprofit that's all about putting in the work in a positive way with Wellness Action Recovery. But I am so proud and so grateful to be here and to have my voice. And something else, this started out just me walking with a couple of people. Now I have CMPD, Belmont, Mount Holly, Gastonia, Gaston County Police gonna walk with me. Some will walk, but they're gonna keep us safe. I have the AKA sorority, Rho Psi Omega, they're supplying the water. And the Delta, a chapter of the Deltas, they're gonna be supplying the snacks. So this is really a team effort, and I'm very grateful to everyone. It's very humbling. It's gonna be an emotional day, but it's going to be a good day too.